Okay, let's dive in. If you've ever tried creating video with a team, you know the pain, right?
Oh, yeah.
Massive files, different versions flying around, feedback lost in emails. It just, well, it slows everything down.
It's a classic bottleneck, really.
Mhm.
Videos everywhere, it's essential. But actually managing the creation process, keeping track of assets securely, that's historically been tough.
Exactly. And that's why today we're doing a deep dive into this Clipchamp and Box partnership. We're using the sources you sent over.
Right.
And our goal, our mission, if you like, is to figure out how this integration is supposed to make video editing smoother, more secure, and, well, actually collaborative for teams.
And what's interesting from the material is how it's positioned. It's not just, connecting two apps. It seems to be about changing where the work happens.
Okay, so let's get into that. How does this partnership actually try to deliver on that seamlessness the sources mentioned?
Well, the core idea is bringing the editing right into Box where your file's probably already live.
Oh,
So you've got Clipchamp integrated. You click a video file in your Box folder, and boom, the editor opens. No downloading huge files, editing locally, then re-uploading.
right. That immediately tackles the biggest headache, doesn't it? Just the sheer time wasted, the potential for errors, moving those massive files back and forth. I mean, the waiting.
Precisely. Hours lost, gluttably, probably. And the sources also stress the real-time collaboration aspect. Teams can apparently work on the same Clipchamp project, pulling the source files directly from Box.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting for, say, businesses. Security plus accessibility. Box is known for being pretty secure, right? What does that mean for video stuff?
It means all that Box security infrastructure, compliance controls, version tracking, audit trails, it just automatically applies to your video assets too.
So they're not just dumped somewhere. They're protected like any other important business file.
Exactly. Your raw footage, internal training videos, client work, it all stays within that secure Box environment even while you're actively editing in Clipchamp.
Centralized and secure.
And that security enables better accessibility, ironically.
Mhm.
Because it's all cloud-based in Box, your team can securely access and work on projects from almost anywhere, different devices,
Mm.
without needing specific software installed on their machine.
That sounds like it genuinely simplifies things. No more, do you have the latest version? Or did you install the update? The sources say feedback gets easier too.
Yeah, that seems to be a key point. You combine Clipchamp's, user-friendly drag-and-drop editor with Box's existing file sharing and commenting.
Uh-huh.
So the whole workflow for getting approvals or input becomes less clunky. Imagine like a marketing team needing a quick sign-off. Editor tweaks it in Clipchamp, saves it, the reviewer sees the update in Box instantly, adds comments right there.
Much smoother. And the source materials, they list some clear benefits.
They do. Key takeaways are no software downloads needed. It's all in browser. That real-time collaboration potential, the secure central storage in Box, and access to, well, pretty decent editing tools and Clipchamp cuts, text, transitions, that sort of thing.
It really sounds aimed squarely at that friction point in team video work.
Yeah, and if you look at the bigger picture, it's trying to optimize the whole cycle. From managing the assets in Box, through the creation in Clipchamp to final delivery, it's about making polished video production faster and more controlled for businesses.
So wrapping this up then, what does this mean for you, the listener, if you're working on video projects, maybe with a team?
Well, just think about your last project. Seriously.
Yeah.
How much time did you lose just juggling files, sending links, worrying about storage, version mix-ups, waiting for downloads before anyone could even review something?
Yeah, you spend more time managing than making sometimes.
Exactly. And this partnership, based on what we've seen, aims to cut out that manual transfer hassle. It keeps the files and the editor together, secure, and accessible.
Okay, so here's maybe a final thought to leave people with.
Go for it.
If you do remove that technical friction, the file shuffling, the version control nightmares, the download delays, what does that actually unlock? What new creative possibilities open up if teams can iterate faster, experiment more, because they're spending less energy just managing the process?
That much more could you actually create? That's the
Ah.
interesting question, isn't it?